Hi guys, you're welcome to today's video. Welcome to Photo Moments with More. I think this is the first video of the year. Yo, happy new year, guys! It's a year of great things, and it's also a year where we'll be doing so much on this page by God's grace. Yeah, so make sure you stick around and make sure you share, you like, and support in every way that you can, so that the page can keep moving. Yeah, so for today's video, you are taking on a journey of how I retouch this. Okay, so for this part, I'll be letting you know how I retouch this first in Capture One. Then the next video is going to be about how I retouched it in Photoshop. So let's get started. Yeah, so this is the image. So I'm just going to show you what I did. I decided to leave the white balance at 4,543 because I liked that. I didn't want it to be too warm, I didn't want it to be too cool. I just wanted to maintain the good skin tone that she already had. So what I just did was I increased the exposure just a little bit to 0.13, then contrast, and I reduced the brightness a little bit, and I reduced the saturation. And because I didn't want the highlight to be too high, what I did was I reduced the highlights. At first it was the shadow was too much. The shadow was not even, so I just increased the shadows a little bit to 7, and then I liked what it was giving. And I used the whites because I wasn't sure at first what I was going to do with this white that I used to shot. Like, I wasn't sure because the story of how I shot this image is actually very funny. I think I shared this story on my Instagram. If you're interested in the story, I'm actually drop the story in the comment section so that you guys can hear this. I'll drop the tea. Yeah, so that's why we are having this kind of not so organized background and everything. Yeah, so yeah, that was what I did. Because I loved contrast. I love my image to look a little bit contrasted than normal. So I also increased the levels. Yeah, and when I increase the shadow part of the levels, I like increasing the highlights part as well. So it was this way before, and I just increased it a little bit to 5, and this highlight was also this way, just a little bit, brought it in a little bit. Okay, then I created a new adjustment layer. If you don't know how to create adjustment layer, just come to this plus, you can right click. It will show you new empty. It means you will need to mask on it. You need to brush. You need to brush in to create the mask of what exactly that you want. You understand what I'm saying? But the new feed adjustment layer, let's create it. It's already it's filled. It has already brushed everything for you, brushed your background. But if you don't want that, if you just want your music, or for example your subject alone, you just need to you can either use the empty layer and brush in just the subject or you use this filled layer and you erase this part. But I think it's actually stressful erasing. I prefer just using empty layer and then brush in. Yeah, so that is that about this one. I'm just going to Ctrl Z because I'm on the other adjustment layer. If you actually want to know how to do that if you don't really know how to mask in, mask out, if you don't really know how to use that brush tool, I think I made a video of Capture One on this page. I think there's a video like that. If not, I'm going to actually make a video explaining everything again. Yeah, so then the adjustment layer, I want you to see what I did in the adjustment layer. So for my own part, so for this adjustment layer, what I actually did, I used the new field adjustment layer. And the reason I used the new field adjustment layer was because I knew that this was not going to be the background that I was going to use. So I was really less concerned about the background. I knew that was not the background I was going to use. I knew I was going to change the background. So whatever effect is going to be on the background, I was actually not. So, but whatever works for you. If I wanted to do it, I would have, erased the eye out. If you want to erase, you can just press E, letter E, or you come to this part, this tool here, to pick the erase mask, and I would have just like erased the eye out, and then just erase the eye out, and also maybe erase the air. But I wanted whatever it is that I'm doing for this to also affect the air a little bit, because I knew that going forward, if I use Photoshop, nothing is going to affect the air again. I just wanted the air to pop a little bit. I really didn't do much on this. Yeah, so that is what I would have done. Okay, so yeah. So for this adjustment layer, at first I was thinking of using presets. Then I was like, let me just, see what I can do with this. Then so I moved on, and I noticed the overall exposure was still looking a little bit darker than our usual color tone. So I increased the exposure just a little bit. Then I reduced this contrast. I really don't like this contrast, so then I reduced the contrast. But I wanted it to be soft. I wanted the overall effect to be soft. I didn't want it to have uneven shadow and highlight. Then I increased the shadow a little bit again, back to 7. It was 7 I used earlier. Then I used 7. Then I increased my contrast here. I increased the shadows here. I just like added just a little bit. That's for, but I didn't touch this other one because I didn't need the highlight. So I love the way this highlight is already. Like it's not shouting. It's just so soft. And then I went to the color panel, to the color tool, whatever it is called. Okay, yeah, the first thing I did again when I got here was, I used a Canon. Normally, when you get to caption 1, this is what you're going to see. It's going to be in generic, but the first thing I do is I take it to post standard. Whatever camera I'm using, most times I just turn it to post standards. I love that the post standard gives me the feel that I really want and not adding too much color. So what I did when I got here first was to come to my orange, because she's a little bit she's not a dark skinned model, but she's not fair, like she's not light skinned, yeah, but she's like in between. So I just increased the orange a little bit. I tweaked it towards the yellow, what's it called now, panel. I tweaked the slider towards the yellow. Then I didn't touch the saturation. Then I reduced the orange. I reduced the lightness a little bit. Then that was all I did for this. And then I went to this saturation, the overall saturation, the overall color. I reduced it because I just wanted to maintain this caramel. I don't know if that's what it is called, but I guess it is caramel. Yeah. Then I went straight to skin tone, and I picked the color. If you don't know how to do that, I'm going to do a video explaining how to use Capture One, so that in case you are new to Capture One, I will explain how to use. I'm sure I have a video explaining explaining Capture One and Lightroom, like comparing Capture One, Lightroom, and I think Photoshop. But I'm going on camera rather. But I'm going to create a new video of how to use Capture One. But I'm going to put the link for the videos I've made on Capture One so far, so that you can watch and learn. And please subscribe and share. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, so then I used the color picker, and I picked the color that I knew that was a real skin tone. I picked the mid tone. I didn't pick highlights. I didn't pick shadow. Make sure you don't pick highlight that is so bright. Make sure you don't pick the part that is also too dark. Pick the mid tone that is really the skin tone. So what I did, I just increased the hue, the first thing I do when I get to skin tone is to unify, because most times the skin tones are not always unified. They are not very even. So the first thing I do is to unify. So I get to the hue and increase it a little bit, and then the saturation also increase a little bit. Lightness, sometimes I don't even touch lightness actually. Then I go to the amount of this color that I want to get. So that's 0.9, and then I increase saturation a little bit, 8.2, and then I increased, because she's not, if she was dark skinned, I would have reduced, do you see, I would have reduced the lightness. But because it's not really that skin, and if she was light skinned, I would have maybe increased all the way. But she's not light skinned, she's not dark skinned, she's just in between like this. So what I just did was I just gave it a little bit lifting, and then I came to color balance, and I came to color balance. So balance just a little, because it was having this it was too warm, so I just needed a little bit. I mean, I could have left it this way, but I just still needed that cool, like just this vibe, like when you say this is not too, like I just needed that color harmony. Do you understand? So I just tweaked a little bit, just a little bit, not too much. I did a mini job in Photoshop, of course. That's where I did a mini job. Yeah, so I'm going to show you the after. It's supposed to be in the same place, but I created a new folder, so yeah. This is what I got. This is what I got. This is where. So I hope you were able to learn something. I hope this video is actually useful. I hope you learned a lot, not just a little bit. If you did, I'm sure you did. So please like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, because I'll be dropping more insightful videos every week. So please turn on the notification bell, and please subscribe and share, and also let me know what you think about this picture, and let me know if you'll be trying all I did, and let me know if you also need me to send this picture to you so that you can also try. Let me know everything. Let's gist in the comment section. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.